Of course, folks, so welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. So we have a midweek video, of course, a Lego market update video. So of course I'm going to be going over the Lego market, going over Lego sets that retired in 2024, and of course just going over and seeing, are the prices going up, are they going down since obviously they retired, are they hovering around retail price, is there lots of competition, etc, etc. So of course the main point of this video is to help those who obviously bought those sets for investing, also in case they want to buy some of these sets for their own collection, because of course as some sets are just going to keep going up, you obviously want to buy them now. But yeah, of course, thank you all so much for the support recently. If you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe, join the Discord, and let's head over now to the PC. Alright guys, so we have the first set in today's video. More of an honourable mention, to be honest. We have the LEGO Star Wars Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator LEGO set 75383, 640 pieces, retailing for $59.99 in the UK. It has been a very hot topic at the moment within the LEGO market, and the main reason why is because of a certain minifigure. Which one is it, guys? It is, of course, the Qui-Gon Jinn minifigure. So, when this LEGO set got first released and printed, the Qui-Gon Jinn had a reddish-brown beard, but it is different obviously now, where they obviously have the standard brown beard, which is of course a lot more common. I think we've gotten this minifigure now released in a paper bag in the UK. But yeah, not many people actually realised about, obviously, the reddish-brown beard, because who really looks at that stuff? And then I believe M&R Productions obviously did a video, obviously noticing about it, and then the price shot up really, really quickly. It has basically done a Cara Dune, where obviously when the whole controversy with her, the minifigure shot up really, really high. But the thing is, with this Qui-Gon minifigure, I was actually quite late to it. I think it was a couple days after I actually realised what was going on. But yeah, with this minifigure, it shot up really quickly. People were selling it for between maybe 130, 150 pounds on eBay. We have some sold listings, and this was around a week ago. So lots of people obviously were going into their local Smiths and stuff, and obviously toy stores where they could get this set, checking the codes on the bottom of the sets and seeing if it had the Qui-Gon minifigure. And the thing is, though, I don't really think it is worth it now, because the minifigure is very quickly dropping down, and that is why I wanted to obviously mention it in this video with the Lego market. So of course, a week ago it was selling for between 130, 150. We've got some for selling for 120, but now they are selling just around a week after for around that £80 range. And the thing is, I think this is going to keep dropping, because I think a lot more people have this minifigure than people think. Of course, it did release as well, this set, during May, when obviously Lego were doing their whole Lego Star Wars stuff. And also, lots of people bought this set for the Saw Gerrera minifigures, so I think the Qui-Gon minifigure will drop down continuously. It might go down to maybe around £50, and then it might slow down on dropping down, but the thing is, I don't really think it's worth the time, and obviously buying the Lego set, obviously £60 to obviously buy the set. And the thing is, there's no guarantee unless you open the box to obviously find the Qui-Gon Jinn minifigure. Lots of people are keeping it sealed, but you got to understand, if people want to buy the minifigure, they are not going to be buying the box because they just want the minifigure. They don't want the Darth Maul, they don't want the young Anakin, they don't want the Sith Infiltrator. But yeah, a very hot topic at the moment within the Lego market. Let me know in the comment section below if you do have this Qui-Gon minifigure. In my opinion, you got to get rid of it now, because the price is only going to keep dropping. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about this whole thing with the Qui-Gon minifigure. And let's move on now to the next set that we go over that is gone in the market. Alright guys, so we have the first set in today's video. We're going to be going over, see how it is doing on the aftermarket since it retired. We have the Lego Disney Villain Icons, Lego set 43227, 1,540 pieces, retailing for a price of £124.99 in the UK. So for £125, I thought this set was actually a bit expensive. I am a big fan though of obviously these upscale pieces from the movie. I would love to see them do one for Robin Hood, of course, as a big fan of Prince John. But yeah, with this set, it looks really well done. Of course, we get some great minifigures as well. The Maleficent is really, really good, and also the Gaston, very, very nice minifigures. But of course, with this Lego set, retailing for £125, I think it was discounted quite frequently, around that 20% off. I think I did see it go to 30% off, but I was too slow to pick it up, which is obviously a shame. But yeah, with this Lego set in January of 2025, obviously 2 months ago, it was selling quite easily on eBay for around 140, 150, sometimes even 160, obviously brand new and sealed. However, slowly now it has gone down a bit. I mean, at the moment, it is now selling for for between 115, 130 pounds, which obviously isn't too bad. But yeah, obviously it seems like some people are obviously getting impatient, obviously trying to get their money back, selling and getting rid of it now. But of course, with this Lego set, I would say maybe hold on to it still a bit, because you never know, we might actually get another version of this Lego set with maybe obviously some of the heroes, also maybe another villains icon set too, with obviously there's so many villains they could do. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I would have liked to have had one of this set, to be honest. But yeah, let me know if you're going to hold on to it. Are you going to sell it now? Let me know. Let's move on now to the next set. Alright guys, so we have the next set. We have the LEGO Ideas Treehouse Lego set 21318, 3,036 pieces, retailing for £214.99 in the UK. So this LEGO Ideas set, I'm a big fan of. I'm a big fan of tree houses. I've always loved tree houses ever since I was a kid. I've always wanted my own. But yeah, I think it is a really nice looking Lego set. Of course, the base is different, but this set is relatively old. We have the tree trunk itself. It isn't obviously the greatest design, but it's still decent. And we obviously have the steps going up. We have this little bridge right here, very nice. The two different rooms, and it is cooler. You can obviously change the color of the leaves as well to obviously change it to different seasons. The interior is very nice and cozy, nice and compact. So yeah, overall a decent looking display piece. You can definitely fit it inside like a mock on something. Of course, you can combine it with the A-frame cabin, and I think we obviously got that new adventure Bricklink designer program set, which obviously goes really well with this set as well. Also might make this set go up a bit in price. But of course, with how it's doing on the market, it has been on shelves since 2019. So it has had a 5-year shelf life. Really long for a Lego set. But the thing is, it has been on shelves for that long because it has had a demand for it. So with this Lego set, it has been frequently discounted around that 30-40% off range. People have been able to get it down to around 50% off. Of course, if you buy it with obviously insider points, GWPs, cashback, and so much more. But of course, we had Insiders Weekend. This set was one of the ones that got discounted. But at the moment, how is it doing on eBay? So around 2 or 3 weeks ago, it was selling for, you know, a decent amount, around 180, 190 pounds, which isn't too bad at all for this Lego set if you picked it up for a decent price. But the thing is, the demand for it has started to slowly come down. Not as many are selling, obviously, as much. I mean, we've got some pre-owned ones selling for around 145, 155 pounds, which isn't too bad at all, even for one that you've already built. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on this set. I do think it will be one that will go back up to retail price, so there's no real worries about that. But yeah, I do think probably hold on to it for a while. We're starting to get more of these Lego sets that are kind of in this kind of theme, where they're obviously in this kind of camping theme, in this kind of style. You guys know what I mean. But yeah, of course, lots of people talked about this Lego set. Didn't really think it would be great for investing because, of course, it's been on shelves for a long time. It is very easily found at a discount price. But to be fair, it's not doing too bad. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And let's move on now to the next set in this video. Alright guys, so we have a bit of an expensive Lego set right here. We have the Lego Star Wars Mos Eisley Cantina, the Master Builder Series Lego set 75290, 3,187 pieces, retailing for £344.99 in the UK. This Master Builder Series, I think, is a perfect Master Builder Series set. I think it's one that was really well chosen. I think the design of the Cantina is really well done. We obviously get these little huts as well. We also have the speeder, and also a bunch of minifigures, 21 minifigures. I believe 13 of them are unique and exclusive to this Lego set, but of course correct me if I'm wrong. But with this Lego set, it is really nice. I love the interior. Of course, you can recreate all these iconic scenes, which is obviously really cool, especially for those fans of the original trilogy. Lots of nice details as well on the minifigures, which is nice. Some of the minifigures are selling for quite a lot. I mean, the spy minifigure is selling for quite a bit on eBay and Bricklink already. But of course, this Lego set is an expensive Lego set, £345. It was that on my budget for 2024. I'm not really buying into long-term investments at the moment, but I do think this set is definitely a long-term investment. We'll get onto that in a moment. But how it's doing on the aftermarket since it retired. So a lot of places, especially John Lewis, seem to keep spawning in this set. Lots and lots of this set. I think it was very frequently discounted around that 25% off mark. But I think the best time to have bought this Lego set was during May. Of course, we've got the insider points, the GWPs, of course, cashback as well with the Lego website as well. I mean, if you sign up to Rakuten using my referral link, you can get a free £25 if you spend £30. But yeah, I think it is a great Lego set, and I do think it will hit retail price. At the moment on eBay, it is selling quite well. I mean, lots of them are selling. We got one that sold today for £308. We got one that sold yesterday for £307, so not too bad at all. And these are obviously brand new and sealed. We've got some selling for around 290, 280. But of course, with the ones that are having free delivery, of course, delivery for a set like this is not cheap. I mean, it is a massive Lego set, as you can see. And you can't really use Royal Mail, I think, with the sets that are this kind of size. Correct me if I'm wrong. But with this Lego set as well, there are obviously fees for these kind of Lego sets, especially at this price. Of course, yes, the UK don't have a seller's fee, but we do have a buyer's fee now. So obviously the price goes up, I believe, 4% and then 75p every single item, even if it is worth like £1. So of course, that can obviously mean that you're going to have to lower your prices down. And also with the fees, you're probably going to have to pay a promotion fee as well. Maybe even if it's 2% for selling on eBay with a set like this, because there is a bit of competition, but there does seem to be a demand, which is obviously really, really good. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What I really do want to hear though is what was your buying price for this Lego set? Because I've seen some people pick it up for around 250, which is obviously really good, £100 off, but I think people have definitely got it lower. So let me know in the comment section below. Of course, it is a long-term investment. I'll be holding on to this for a while. And yeah, let's move on now to the next set. Alright guys, so we have the next set. We have another expensive Lego set. Yes, I'm covering all the expensive ones, but these are the ones that are definitely moving the most on the aftermarket since they retired. We have the Lego Star Wars UCS AT-AT Lego set 75313, 6,785 pieces, retailing for £734.99 in the UK. And this Lego set is absolutely awesome. I would have loved to have bought this set for my own collection, but of course, the buyer price is really, really high, so it was out of my budget. But yeah, it's an amazing display piece. I have seen this set already built and it looks so good. The scale of it is huge, which is really, really awesome. Of course, we've got Luke there. We've got some snowtroopers as well. It's overall just a great Lego set, isn't it? I mean, I would have loved to have had it. But yeah, of course, the buying price is really, really high. So for those who obviously bought it for investing, it is doing pretty good. I mean, it was obviously selling for above retail price. I mean, one sold yesterday for £955 and also with delivery as well of the £19. Not too bad at all. It's selling for around that £850, £950 range. I do see some listings for around £1,000, which I think is very, very expensive. But yeah, I think this set is only going to go up. It is a really great UCS set, and of course, I think it's more of a long-term investment. But of course, if you were able to pick it up for a decent discount, which I think a lot of people were, especially near the end of the year, I think we got it on discount during Insiders Weekend or Black Friday, correct me if I'm wrong, and people were picking it up for around £500. Again, I'm not fully sure because I wasn't really buying any myself. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below as well, what was the cheapest price you managed to pick up this Lego set? I mean, it's just really, really awesome, isn't it? It is one that is doing really, really well, and one I think will continue to just go up. I don't think it will ever drop down. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let's move on now to the next set in this video. Alright guys, so we have another set we're going over. We have the Lego Creator 3-in-1 Medieval Castle Lego set 31120, 1,426 pieces, retailing for £89.99 in the UK. So this Lego set I was keeping under the radar. I think this set looks really, really awesome. I think it is really great. Of course, what really stood out to me is the alternate builds for this set. Of course, people have been obviously buying maybe 2 or 3 of this Lego set and making rebrickable designs, and those designs are stunning. So I have got 2 of this set ready for investing at the moment. I might actually just build one of the alternate builds instead, but I think this castle set is really, really awesome. Of course, with how popular castle sets are at the moment and how little Lego are doing with the theme, I think it is quite disappointing actually. I think we should be getting more castle sets. We are rumored to get one actually in the summer of 2025, and I do believe we're obviously getting the Bricklink Designer Program ones as well. But this set is absolutely awesome. For the buying price as well, 1,426 pieces. It's doing really good. So with this Lego set for investing on the aftermarket, it's doing okay. Of course, during Black Friday, this set actually got discounted, I believe, 40% off. But the thing is, it was sold out online, so the only way to get it at that discount was to go in store. So for those who were lucky and got it at that discount, fair play. But yeah, at the moment, it has gone up since the last time we reviewed this Lego set. We went over this set in a video previously to see how they were doing, and it was selling for around £100, and now it is selling for around that £120, £130 range. So it is going up, which is obviously really good, and I do think it will continue to go up, especially as we have rumors of more castle sets releasing, and I do think people will obviously want to be making these alternate builds on Rebrickable, and it is actually cheaper and easier to obviously buy these sets, obviously similar to like when they did the Batman mosaic. That one is obviously doing incredible now because all of these designers are making these mosaics using that set. So yeah, overall great Lego set. I'm excited to see how it keeps doing, and I'm probably planning on maybe selling mine after we get a bunch of castle sets. I'm probably going to at least hold on to it for another year or so. But yeah, let me know what you guys are going to do. Let's move on now to the next set. Alright guys, so we have the final set in today's video we're going to be going over. We have the Lego Marvel, the Avengers Quinjet, Lego set 76248, 795 pieces, retailing for $89.99 in the UK. So I mean, straight away, just in comparison to the set we just went over, 795 pieces for $89.99, it's not that great, is it? With this Lego set, we do get 5 minifigures, which aren't incredible. They are in, obviously, a lot of Lego sets, and the Quinjet design, it's not that great, if I'm being perfectly honest, and I'm not even the biggest Marvel fan. I think it is very lacking. Obviously, for the price point of this Lego set, I think it should be a bit bigger. But also, with this Lego set, it was very frequently discounted on Lego themselves and also at other places. I think this set was easily found at 30 or 40% off. And this set is not doing great. I've left one of the bad sets for last. This set is selling for around £47 brand new on eBay, which is obviously not that great, is it? I mean, we got one sold the other day for £55. That's not too bad. One for £50. But yeah, I mean, this set's not great, is it? I mean, one sold for £32 pre-owned. Yeah, I mean, I think it is one that I'm so glad I skipped. Let me know in the comment section below if you have got any of this Lego set, but it is obviously one that is not doing that great. Some of the Marvel sets can completely flop. Of course, when this set was discounted on Lego super early, that was a sign for a lot of people, myself included, that this set is not going to do great, in my opinion. So, of course, look out for that. If those who are obviously looking to buy sets near the end of the year, look out to see what sets are very heavily discounted at the start of obviously the time when they do all their Lego discounts around September, November, blah, 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 blah. But, yeah, that is the final set we're going over in today's video. Let me know in the comment section below any sets you want to go over. Of course, I'll be, you know, using this video as well in maybe a few months' time to see how much the AT-AT has gone up in price, and that's kind of why I want to do these kind of videos, so obviously I can see, obviously, how sets are doing, and also what else to be looking out for. I mean, Marvel haven't really had a good sign here, but, yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's move on now to the outro. Of course, folks, so I hope you guys did enjoy this video of me going over the Lego market. I am planning on doing these videos every single week or so, and I also might do a video going over Lego sets that actually retired further years back, maybe like in 2023, so of course we can let people know who obviously plan on buying sets for investing, what to look out for, how are other sets performing, and yeah, of course, if you haven't already, join the Discord in the description below. We're discussing Lego investing, brickling, helping each other out by sharing deals and stuff, and it is just a friendly, welcoming community. So of course, make sure to join the Discord, smash that like button, subscribe. A big shout out to my members, big shout out to Mark, Paul and Dadcraft73 for being members on my YouTube channel. A huge shout out to you guys. And yeah, of course, I have lots of content planned. I'll try and do a video like this every single week. And of course, goodbye, folks.